I won't forget the grind, the relentless hustle, day after day, waking up, staying chained to my desk, 12 to 16 hours, sometimes 24 nonstop, before some big launch, eating through meetings, struggling to sleep, and repeating the process over again. The weight of endless deadlines, the constant pressure, the fear thinking about how I'd feel if this would never end. Working in tech, I was always pushing to grow faster and faster. We had to beat our competitors. We had to keep investors engaged. I had to keep my boss happy. I believed this was just the way it had to be, always on the edge, pushing myself to the limit. And for what? Burnout and losing my sense of self, meaning, and purpose. The projects kept coming, the milestones kept moving, and with every achievement, I felt more disconnected. I remember coming home late, again, seeing the worry in my girlfriend's eyes, my family's silent disapproval. They knew I was better than this, but what did I have to show for it? Stuck in a cycle, living for the weekend, burning out every couple of years, missing out on life. I started thinking, if I ever had kids, there's no way I'd have time to be the parent I'd want to be. I was there physically, but absent in every other way. And deep down, I knew I was wasting away, day by day, chipping away at my sense of self. But people only change when the pain of staying the same outweighs the perceived pain of changing. And I was one stubborn son of a bitch. It took me 5 separate burnouts to finally say, this can't be it. This can't be what life is about. Just the thought of spending the next 10, 20, 50 years trapped like this. First, it was the anxiety. Then, the panic attacks, spending hours just trying to breathe. With a smooth, lingering depression, not enough to force a change, but just enough to wallow in a constant state of feeling like trash. In the end, it wasn't just the fear that got to me. It was the profound dissatisfaction, not wanting to get out of bed in the morning, knowing I wasn't living in line with the values I said were important to me. I was sacrificing everything that actually mattered for a version of success that wasn't even mine. So after the 5th time of finding myself shriveled and reduced to a zombified sack of meat, whose sole purpose for existing was purely to serve my unendingly dissatisfied and ungrateful overlords, I took a step back. I took the time to really reflect, to understand what I actually valued, what I wanted to stand for, what made me feel alive. I had to confront fears that had kept me stuck for years. Fears of failure, fears of success, fears of the unknown, of not living up to others' expectations. There was only one thing I knew for sure, and that was staying the same was out of the question. But to really feel a difference, to really change, I needed to take action. Living in line with my values wasn't just about making big changes. It was about making the right ones. After studying through the best of the best philosophy had to offer, I gained clarity. I understood where I wanted to go and why I wanted to go there. And that gave me all the fire I needed to jump out of bed, take the big steps, the big risks, and aim for the pinnacle of which I was capable. I started my own business, something that aligned with my values and would allow me to actualize my most important goals with passion and energy. I found meaning in the work I was doing, fulfillment in the challenges I was taking, and ultimately, satisfaction, happiness, and peace from the life I was living. The importance of waking up every day with a clear purpose is impossible for me to express in words. It's something I needed to feel. But if anything I've said has made you feel the same, I want to ask you, if I show you a path that leads to a way out, will you take the first step? If so, I want you to comment the word yes, and I will send you exactly what I did, step by step, to get myself out. This doesn't have to be the way you feel every day. There's light at the end of this tunnel. And let me tell you, there's also people out there who are just like you, waiting for you to show up. See you there.